और रक्षा उनमें प्रतिष्ठित हैं। आक्रमणकारी देवालयों को नष्ट करते हैं क्योंकि वे हिंदू समाज की रीत हैं। उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है। Temples were the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection all are established in them. Even our court, defense, everything was temple centered. The whole country's treasure was always kept inside temple. Temples are the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection are established in them. Invaders destroy temples because they are the backbone of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hindu society. With their destruction, Hindu society is destroyed. उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है। Rani Iyer is asking, can the team kindly share the lyrics of the Ashtakam? Yes, we'll share it in the Facebook. You can see them. देवालयाः केवलं न सन्ति पूजास्थानानि, कलायाः स्थापत्यस्य शिक्षायाः समाजस्य केन्द्राणि। प्राणप्रतिष्ठा संकल्पना देवालयान् पवित्रान् करोति। तेषां महिमा अनन्तः अस्ति सनातनधर्मे। देवालय केवल पूजा स्थल नहीं है, वे कला, स्थापत्य, शिक्षा और समाज के केंद्र हैं। प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की संकल्पना देवालयों को पवित्र बना दी है। उनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म वाश। To work for someone's net worth to increase, you will work for your wealth. Listen, that is what is the Hindu Artha means. You will work and you will become rich. and you can decide how rich you want to become, and based on that, you can decide your work. Being your own boss, you will not be made to work in this chronic capitalistic ecosystem. For someone else to become rich, same way the state, the temple-based ecosystem very clearly defines the level of interference and control a state can have over citizens. It drastically limits it. You will only be administered to the minimum level. With minimum interference, the minimum level of interventions, the whole ecosystem runs with more of understandings. Practically no law. I tell you, even now, 90% of the Indians do not know what is written in their constitution. And 90% of the Hindus do not know what is written in Gita. I am telling you the truth. But even though the temple-based ecosystems were destroyed everywhere, that what temple-based ecosystem did to us for generations has gotten into the families, because still the family system is not yet destroyed, it is alive. I tell you, before this family system dies, better revive the temple-based ecosystems. Because our lifestyle was kept in temples, families. I will say the invaders and colonizers have successfully destroyed the temple ecosystem. Be very clear. Now the temples are there only as a worship altars, but at least one good news is that families have not been destroyed. So before, these families which carries the knowledge of the temple based ecosystem, before those families are destroyed, the ecosystem should be fully revived. If not, it will be lost forever for humanity. One of the most wonderful things happened to planet Earth is ISKCON and Ramakrishna Mission. Both of them have done an amazing job in reviving. Ramakrishna Mission has revived this temple-based monastery life system. Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, Gomata. ISKCON has revived Upanishad, Upasana, Upavasa, Utsava. ISKCON has revived temple-based ecosystem globally. Ramakrishna Mission has revived temple-based monastery system. Kailasa should revive both a temple-based monastery, temple-based community, a temple-centric Sanatana Hindu civilizational revival. Nation run by temple from temple. That's the way Sanatana Hindu Dharma was, should be in future also. That is the way it was. That is the way it should be in the future. Surely in the present, it is not that way. Now the temples are run by government. The secular government runs into temple, religious temple. But those days, religious temple was governing even secular life of people. Religious temple was running secular government. But now the secular government is running religious temple. So the shift is full 180 degree. So understand, we should revive a temple-based ecosystem. What was? Kailasa should be temple-based ecosystem. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Upanishad, Upasana, Upavasa, Utsava, Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata. I have a Ashtagam done. Ashtagam means 8 verses in Sanskrit done on temple-based Sanatana Hindu civilization. First, I want to give you Paramasatyas about how this Dharmartha Kama Moksha can be practically implemented. The practical implementation of Dharmartha Kama Moksha can happen through Upanishad, Upasana, Upavasa, Utsava, and Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, Gomata. Let me give you these verses. Devalaya Sapyadaya Kendrani Santi Puja Siksha Samudayo Vyavara Raksha Pratishtitaha Akrantaro Nashayanti Devalayan Hindu Samaja Turinam Desham Vinasi Hindu Samajaha Titilaha Bhavati देवालय सभ्यता के केंद्र हैं. पूजा, शिक्षा, समुदाय, व्यापार और रक्षा उनमें प्रतिष्ठित हैं. आक्रमणकारी देवालयों को नष्ट करते हैं क्योंकि वे हिंदू समाज की रीढ़ हैं. उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है. Temples were the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection all are established in them. Even our court, defense, everything was temple centered. The whole country's treasure was always kept inside temple. Temples are the centers of our civilization. Worship, education, community, trade, and protection are established in them. Invaders destroy temples because they are the backbone of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hindu society. With their destruction, Hindu society is destroyed. उनके विनाश से हिंदू समाज शिथिल हो जाता है. Rani Iyer is asking, can the team kindly share the lyrics of the Ashtakam? Yes, we'll share it in the Facebook. You can see them. देवालयाः केवलं न सन्ति पूजास्थानानि, कलायाः स्थापत्यस्य शिक्षायाः समाजस्य केन्द्राणि. प्राणप्रतिष्ठा संकल्पना देवालयान् पवित्रान् करोति. तेषां महिमा अनन्तः अस्ति सनातनधर्मे. देवालय केवल पूजा स्थल नहीं हैं, वे कला, स्थापत्य, शिक्षा और समाज के केंद्र हैं. प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की संकल्पना देवालयों को पवित्र बना दी है. उनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है. This is exactly Vivekananda wanted to revive. Today on Sri Ramakrishna's Jayanti Mahotsava, as per the Hindu calendar, I bow down to Sri Ramakrishna. He has done unimaginable work through Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Sangha. Revival of temple-based monasteries all over the world. He is one of the greatest incarnation of the modern day. देवालय केवल पूजा स्थल नहीं हैं, वे कला, स्थापत्य, शिक्षा और समाज के केंद्र हैं. प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की संकल्पना देवालयों को पवित्र बना दी है. उनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है. Temples are not just places of worship. They are centers of the art, architecture, education, and society. The concept of prana pratishtha makes temples sacred. The principle of prana pratishtha unique to Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The concept of prana pratishtha makes temples sacred. Their glory is infinite in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Sthapatya, listen, the third verse. सदाप्य आक्रमणानि विनाशं च सह्यापि हिंदु सभ्यता पुनः पुनः निर्माणं करोति सोमनाथ देवालयः सप्तवारं नष्टः पुनर्निर्मितः च रामजन्मभूमि देवालयः संपूर्णः अस्ति। सदियों के आक्रमण और विनाश को सहने के बावजूद हिंदू सभ्यता बार बार पुनर्निर्माण करती है। सोमनाथ मंदिर 7 बार नष्ट हुआ और पुनर्निर्मित हुआ। राम जन्मभूमि मंदिर अब पूर्ण है। Listen, despite centuries of invasions and destruction, Hindu civilization rebuilds itself again and again. The Somnath temple was destroyed 7 times and rebuilt. Ram Janmabhoomi temple is now complete. But listen now, listen to this. We did not make the museum of how it got destroyed and how we rebuilt. That is why the invaders are able to come again and destroy us. My responsibility is near every major temple, make a beautiful annalaya and put clearly in a museum way how those temples were destroyed, who all sacrificed their life to protect, and how we revived it. More than 20,000 Vaishnavas have sacrificed their life to protect Ranganatha, Namberumal, to protect the deity of Namberumal, how the Vaishnavas gave their life. I want all of you to read the book by Meenakshi Jain, The Flight of Deities. I want all of you to read that book. How our ancestors sacrificed their life to protect the deities. Near every major temple, I'll make Annalaya and museum to tell the world how it was attacked, destroyed, how our society defended, protected, finally revived, and now it is standing. If we don't tell our story, our history to the next generation, they will not learn the lesson and history will repeat itself. Hindus have become criminally negligent Hindus by not telling this truth to the next generation. Nobody understands. Even those in Srirangam do not know. 20,000 of their ancestors gave their life to protect Emberumal, Namberumal, the Ranganatha, the deity of Ranganatha. Just how Aurangzeb destroyed, killed, peeled the skin of Chhatrapati Shivaji's son and killed him, tortured and killed him. Same way, the Vallala Maharaja, who was the king of Tiruvannamalai, his skin was peeled, killed by the Muslim invaders in Madurai, and his body was hung on the temple tower. Madurai. Actually, in war, the Muslim army lost. But after the war, cunningly, they invited the king alone for a feast, and he also went thinking that they are after all lost. Now they are retreating, just gracefully accepted the invitation and went and they killed him. It was extreme cunning strategy. They did not kill him in war. He did not die in war, the Vallala Maharaja. And unfortunately, the story is not told to the next generation. It is not visually presented. It is not presented with the details. We have the link for Meenakshi Jain's book in the internet, The Flight of Deities and Rebirth of Temples. And I sincerely recommend everyone to read this book. If Hindus are not educating their next generation, they are criminally negligent. And I am telling you openly, they are criminally negligent. In today's satsang, I wanted to speak everything only from the positive angle of what should be done. But I also have to tell you guys what should not be done. Don't be criminally negligent. We are now projecting the link to the PDF of Flight of Deities. But I will strongly recommend, if you can buy the book and read, buy and read, because we should buy these books and support the authors to produce more books like this. These 8 verses on temple civilization, I dedicate it to Ma Meenakshi Jain because of the amazing work she has done by writing that book, Flight of Deities and Rebirth of Temples. Hindus should not continue to be criminally negligent Hindus. You should make the next generation understand what our ancestors went through and make a museum near every temple for the next generation to see and understand how our temples were invaded, who all defended and protected, who all sacrificed the life and became martyrs, how it, it is revived, how it was revived and now standing. This need to be told to next generation. Only then history will not repeat itself. We also have a link for Vallala Maharajan's story, tamilvedas.com. That I will project that link also. All of you study both. Balaji, I want the Annalaya in Srirangam not just for Annadan. It should serve as a museum to tell the story of temple to the next generation. I'm going to do the same for Madurai, Tiruvannamalai, Kanchipuram, all the major Hindu temples. The fourth verse. Puratani kale devalayaha swayam poshidaha asan Siksha Arogyam Samaja Kalyanam Chade Poshayandi Sma Aduna Devalaya Kosaha Abhakriyante Samudayaha Anadaha Tesham Punarstapana Kartabhya Sanatana Dharmena Sanatana Dharmena प्राचीन काल में देवालय स्वयं पोषित हैं वे शिक्षा स्वास्थ्य और समाज कल्याण को पोषित करते थे हैं अब देवालयों के कोष लूटे जाते हैं और समुदाय अनाथ हो जाते हैं उनकी पुनर्स्थापना सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करनी चाहिए The ancient times temples were self-sustaining. They nurtured education, health, and social welfare. Now temple funds are looted and communities are orphaned. Their restoration must be done according to Sanatana Dharma as soon as possible. We are running out of time. It should have been done yesterday. We can't afford to waste time. We can't afford to waste time. देवालयानाम् आध्यात्मिकता राजनैतिकशोषणेन वृद्धा देशां पवित्रता सर्वदा रक्षणीया सनातनधर्मेण अहिल्याबाई होल्कर् जित्सिंहः च देवालयान् रक्षितवन्तः तेषाम् अनुसरणं कर्तव्यं सनातनधर्मेण देवालयों की आध्यात्मिकता राजनीतिक शोषण के विरुद्ध है उनकी पवित्रता को सदैव सनातन धर्म से रक्षा करनी चाहिए अहल्याबाई होलकर और रंजीत सिंह ने देवालयों की रक्षा की उनका अनुसरण सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करना चाहिए The spirituality of the temples is opposed to the political exploitation. Their sanctity must always be protected by Sanatana Dharma. Ahalyabai Holkar and Ranjit Singh, all of them protected temples and ran their kingdoms temple-based. Their governments and their kingdoms were run temple-based. Their example must be followed according to Sanatana Dharma. Understand? As I said, earlier, temples were running secular government. But now, secular government is running temples. There is a vast difference. We should revive Sanatana Hindu Dharma and make everywhere temple-based ecosystem. Temple-based ecosystems. Hindu Yoddha Samanya Janaha च देवालयानां रक्षार्थं प्राणान् अर्पयन्ति स्म तेषां वीरता अमरा अस्ति हिन्दु सभ्यता आक्रमणानां विनाशानां च मध्ये पवित्रस्थानानि रक्षति निर्माणति च सनातनधर्मेण हिंदू योद्धा ओन और सामान्य जनों ने देवालयों की रक्षा के लिए प्राण अर्पित किए उनकी वीरता अमर है हिंदू सभ्यता आक्रमणों और विनाश के बीच भी पवित्र स्थानों की रक्षा और निर्माण करती है Hindu warriors and common people sacrifice their lives to protect temples. Their bravery is immortal and they also become immortal. Hindu civilization protects and rebuilds sacred places even amidst invasions and destruction. As I told, if you protect and rebuild your temple, you will be protected and your society will be rebuilt. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. You protect dharma, dharma protects you. You protect and rebuild temples and temples will protect you and rebuild your society. Parasparam bhavayantu. Support each other and grow. This is the ecosystem Kailasa should create everywhere. With Paramashiva's grace, we are successful in creating this in many places, but we should do more and more and more. Next verse. Upanishad upasana upavasa utsavaha cha sanatana dharmasya saraha tesham anushtanam devalayeshu prachalati sanatana dharmena देवालयाः सन्ति सनातनधर्मस्य प्राणाः तेषां रक्षणं कर्तव्यं सनातनधर्मेण उपनिषद उपासना उपवास और उत्सव सनातन धर्म का सार है उनका अनुष्ठान देवालयों में सनातन धर्म के अनुसार प्रचलित है देवालय सनातन धर्म के प्राण हैं उनकी रक्षा सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करनी चाहिए The Upanishads, worship, fasting and festivals are the essence of Sanatana Dharma. Their practice thrives in temples according to Sanatana Dharma. Temples are the life of Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the life of temples. They must be protected in accordance with the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. 8th verse. Ganga, Gayatri, Gita, Gomata cha Hindu dharmasya moolam. Devalayaha santi sanatana dharmasya pranaha edesham samrakshanam kartavyam sanatana dharmena tesham mahima anantaha asti sanatana dharme. गंगा गायत्री गीता और गोमाता हिंदू धर्म की मूल आधार हैं देवालय सनातन धर्म के प्राण हैं इन सबका संरक्षण सनातन धर्म के अनुसार करना चाहिए। इनकी महिमा सनातन धर्म में अनंत है। The Ganga, Gayatri, Gita and Gomata are the foundational pillars of Hindu Dharma. Temples are the life of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. All of these must be protected in accordance with Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Their glory is infinite in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Palashruti. Yappadet mandir ashtagam idam shraddhaya samanvitaha भगवता नित्यानंद परमशिवेन प्रकटितम् स भवेत् धर्म रक्षकः सुखी समृद्ध श्रायुषः देवालयेषु भक्ति स्यात् समाजस्य कल्याणम् सनातन धर्मस्य गौरवं वर्तते नित्यम्. I am repeating the Palashruti. यप्पडेत् मन्दिराष्टकम् इदं श्रद्धया समन्वितः भगवता नित्यानंद परमशिवेन प्रकटितम् स भवेत् धर्मरक्षकः सुखी समृद्ध चिरायुषः देवालयेषु भक्ति स्यात् समाजस्य कल्याणम् सनातन धर्मस्य गौरवं वर्तते नित्यम्. जो कोई श्रद्धा से इस मंत्राष्टक का बात करेगा भगवान नित्यानंद परमशिव द्वारा प्रकटित वो धर्म का रक्षक सुखी समृद्ध और दीर्घायु होगा. देवालयों में भक्ति होगी, समाज का कल्याण होगा, सनातन धर्म का गौरव सदैव बढ़ता रहेगा. Whoever recites this mandir ashtagam with devotion revealed by Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, they will become protector of dharma, happy, prosperous and long-lived. Devotion in temples will grow, society will prosper, the glory of Sanatana Hindu Dharma will eternally increase. So it is time we make the next generation understand the importance of temple-based Sanatana Hindu civilization, and we revive. We put all our time, treasure, talent, energy, life to revive temple-based ecosystem. So our civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization is revived for our generation and next generations to come. Listen. It is time we all realize, wake up to the importance of temple-based Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization, and we all decide to revive it for ourselves and for the next generation. Blessings. Be blissful. Paramashiva's direct message from Mahakailasa. Listen. The Parama Satyas about the cosmos various dimensions of the cosmos, constitution of the cosmos, about these important subjects, the Parama Satyas, listen carefully. Parama Shiva has revealed all the ultimate truths, Parama Satyas, the ultimate truths as Vedas and Agamas. Vedas and Agamas. When I say this word, Vedas and Agamas, I mean Veda, Upavedas, Veda Anga, and Veda Anta. This four set of scriptures, Agama, Upagama, Agama Anga, Agama Anda. This four set, this eight set is given the status of Shruti in our tradition. It means these are directly revealed by Paramashiva, not written by anyone. It is just heard, and transmitted orally. Even before human beings started learning to write, these truths were revealed orally. Listen carefully. Even before human beings started learning to write, these satyas are revealed by Paramashiva from his apaurishyatva, means without taking any individual form, he revealed all these Vedas and Agamas from his original space, from his original state. As Paramashiva Paramburul, Sutta Swayam Prakash, the supernal effulgence, Jnana Prakasa, in that original state, his ultimate state, from that he revealed his Vedas and Agama. Then he sent 3 incarnations to give the essence to the world. First, Rama came, compiled all the Upanishads. It's called Vedanta, the scriptures of Vedanta. He compiled all the Upanishads, 108. There is a small debate whether it's 108 or 112. From Paramashiva's space and I saw it was 112, so we accept it as 112. 112 Upanishads. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu compiles. Please understand, he did not write. He compiles and names it in Muktikopanishad. The Muktikopanishad was directly revealed by Sri Ramachandra. In that he names all these 112 Upanishads. So beautiful. It's amazing how he beautifully compiles all the names and reveals. Ramachandra, Sri Ramachandra is worshipped by Hindus as Purushottama. But unfortunately, large number of Hindus don't remember him as the great Acharya, Jagadacharya. You all should know, Sri Ramachandra compiled the first Vedanta scripture, Muktikopanishad, all the 112 Upanishads of Vedas. You see, he revealed the essence of Vedas is this 112 Upanishads. Then comes Krishna. Paramashiva sends Krishna to the world, telling that whatever he taught Krishna, he revealed to Krishna as Shiva Gita. When Krishna and Arjuna in their previous incarnations as Naranarayana was doing tapas in Badrigashram towards Paramashiva, Paramashiva appeared and blessed them, gave them the knowledge of the ultimate in the form of Shiva Gita, and instructs Krishna and Arjuna, Naranarayanas, to take the incarnation of Krishna and Arjuna and give this knowledge to the world. So, Naranarayana rishis take the next incarnation as Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna is Narayana's incarnation, Arjuna is Nara Rishi's incarnation. There, Arjuna asks the right questions, Krishna reveals the great truths of Shiva Gita in the form of Bhagavad Gita. That is the second scripture of essence of Upanishad. Listen, first Rama comes and gives the essence of Vedas as 112 Upanishads. Then Krishna comes, reveals the essence of the Upanishads as Bhagavad Gita. Then Paramashiva ordains Brahma to take birth as Manu, Vishnu to take birth as Vyasa, and establish the Dharma.